Hey guys, I wanted to go through lesson 2.4 with you all. Some of you started it yesterday, most of you did. I'm going to start it from the beginning for those of you that weren't here, and those that were here, you can just make sure that you did everything right. I'll try to go quickly, and if at any point I'm going too fast, you can just pause the video, get caught up, and then restart it, okay? So the first thing that we're doing is let's open up the book and check out the instructions. So I'm going down to page 30, lesson 2.4. Okay. So again, the book link is right down here under today's assignment. And there's the link, and we're going to 2.4 state symbols. Okay, so I scroll all the way down. To 2.4. Almost there. There we go. All right, so we're going to open a new Google Doc. So if you're in Google Classroom or in your Gmail, you can just come over here to the waffle and pick Docs. And it's taking forever. We're going to pick a blank doc. Okay. And you are going to name it your last name, lesson 2.4. Okay. So make sure you get rid of this. I don't know why it's going so slow. And I'm going to make it Cheney lesson 2.4. You're going to make it your last name. Okay? So there we go. All right. Now, let's get started. So I'm going to look at the instructions. And I created a new lesson, 2.4. At the top of your document, type the text, state symbols of, and then it says your state name in brackets. So that means you're going to put New Jersey. All right? So we're not going to type any of these brackets. That's just for the instructions. So we're going to type state symbols. Notice that the first letter of each word is capitalized, of New Jersey. Okay? I'm going to go back to the instructions. It says center a line, bold, and change the font size to 24. So I'm going to center, bold, and 24. Now you could just highlight this and make it 24. You can open it up and pick 24, or you could just hit the plus sign until you reach 24. Okay? We're going to put our cursor at the end of it and hit enter one time. Notice that the cursor is still big at 24, and if I type something, it would still be bold and centered and 24, right? So I don't want it to be anymore, so I'm going to come over here and clear formatting. That way it gets rid of the bold, gets rid of the center, and it gets rid of the size, and it goes back to the default of 11. Watch. See how it changed back to 11? So now I have my cursor back to the left-hand side. I'm going to create a table. So I'm going to go to Insert, Table. I'm looking at the instructions. I'm just looking at the book, but you can go up here and look at the instructions, and it says we're going to insert a table, 3 columns, 6 rows. Okay, so, oops, Insert Table. I'm going to come over 3 and down and make 6 rows. And you'll see it'll say 3 by 6. Okay, and there we go. All right, so now we've created a table in Google Docs. All right, let's go to the next instruction. It says you use the tab key to move from cell to cell and type the text that you see in 2.4 figure A. So now, this is important that you do it this way. So we're going to come down to 2.4 figure A. And where is figure A? It's usually at the end of the chapter, but let's just double check. And there it is. Okay, so we have symbol, image, and link. So I'm going to type those words. So if you want to pause the video and type symbol, what was it? I'm going to go back, image, and you could hit the tab key and it'll go over, or you could just pick it, okay? Then underneath of symbol, we have state flag, state bird. Make sure it's capitalized exactly as it is in the book. I spelled state wrong. Oh, I still spelled it wrong. Thank goodness for spell check. There we go. And then I have state tree and state flower. Again, you can pause the video at any time. Oh, I hit enter. I don't want to do that. I want to just come down like that. And state insect. Yuck. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the next set of instructions. So I'm going to scroll back up to where I was. And you can just use this on the side too. All right. I went too far. Okay. So I have that. I got this typed in. Now, select row 1 by clicking and dragging across all those cells. So I'm going to do that. See how it turns blue? We're going to center a line, bold, and change it to 14. Okay. So center it, bold it, and let's make it 14. Okay, so far so good. Let me go back here. It says bold the text state flag in column 1. Now make that bold. Use the paint format to replace existing formatting to other text in a document. Now check this out. This is pretty cool. When I first discovered this years ago using Microsoft Word, in Microsoft Word it looks like a paintbrush, but here it looks like a paint roller. See this paint format? And what that does, see how I have this highlighted? What that does is whatever formatting features are on this, it's going to copy it to the other. So you have to have this highlighted first. So since this is Arial 11 and bold, and it's highlighted, when I pick this paint format, I'm going to roll it, drag it. Oops, I don't want to do that. I want to drag it over the other words, and they will also be the same. So for example, if this was red, and I went to the paintbrush and went over the other ones, they would turn red. See? So whatever the first one you pick is, the other words will assume the characteristics of the first one that you selected. Okay, let's move on. So the next instruction is we're going to go to www.statesymbolsusa.org. So let's see if we can just pick on that. And we can. And it's going to take us to this website. If not, you can just pause the video, go back and type it in up here in the address bar. Okay, so we're doing New Jersey. So let's pick on New Jersey. Oh, I guess we're going to have to go, oh, there it is. And here we have the state bird, state bug, state capital, all this information that we need about New Jersey, right? So we're going to put an image in for the state flag. Now, when we put the image in, the box here should stretch to accommodate the image. So let's go in here. And what are we looking for? The state flag. So we're going to scroll down. We're looking for the state flag. So here's the state flag. We're going to right click, copy image, come back to our table, make sure your cursor is in that box, and then we're going to right click and paste. Okay? And that's how we do it. So we typed in state flag. We went to this website, which we found on the book. Went to New Jersey, so you can pick it from over here or pick it on the map. And we look for the state flag. We went to right click, copy, image, and then back to our page. Now, the link. What we're going to do here with the link, let me just show you real quick. This is the state flag of New Jersey. Now, I could copy this whole, if I pick on this, you're going to double pick on the image. And when we go to the image, it gives us even more information about the state flag of New Jersey. Okay? So we want to get to this page now. And again, if you have the book open, you can pick on the link in the book. It's in blue. Okay? So now I have the state flag of New Jersey. And what I want is when somebody comes to this table that I created, I want them to be able to get that information. But I can't fit all of this information in this box. I also don't want to type all of this out. So this is what I'm going to do. And check this out. I think this is pretty cool. I'm going to put state flag. Make sure you do. Oh, what happened here? I hit back. I did something. There. State flag. Sometimes I type too fast and get ahead of myself. State flag of New Jersey and spell out New Jersey. Okay. Now watch this. I'm going to go to the website that I want. This here. I'm going to copy by just either highlighting the whole thing or double picking on it. And I'm going to copy this URL or this website address. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to my document. I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to link it. I go up here, pick insert link. Now see where it says the text state flag in New Jersey, which is what I have here. And then I'm going to pick in here and right click paste and check this out. Now this becomes what is known as a hot link, okay, or a hyperlink. So now these words have become a link to a website. So watch what happens when I pick on it. I'm going to pick on it and it says there's a web page and I pick on that and it takes me to that page. If I did it right. Let's see. Ta-da! Did it right. Okay. So again, to do that, I just typed in the words, highlighted it. I went up here to link, and then I copied the website that I want into it. Okay. So that's how we do it. So I'm not going to do all the other ones. You're on your own with those. But you're going to do the same thing with the state bird. You're going to go back to the New Jersey page. And my computer's really slow today. I apologize. So you're going to go back to that New Jersey page. And what are we looking for? The state bird. So it's this. And I'm going to right click, copy that image. Actually, I'm going to copy the image while it's small, and then I'm going to open up that page. We don't want a real big picture in the table. The table's the chart that we just created. So I'm going to right click this, put that in the box, and the box will stretch to accommodate the picture. Then over here in this box, I'm going to type in the state bird of New Jersey and spell out New Jersey. And then I'm going to go to this page by double picking on this. Double pick, copy the link, Come back to my document. I'm going to highlight the words, and I'm going to link them to that website by just copying and pasting it into here. These words are the ones that I typed. Hit apply, and now that becomes a hot link. Okay? So I want you guys to do the rest. You do the state tree, the flower, and the insect. All right? So you're going to actually do them all yourself. You had the table started yesterday, so you just need to get the words in. Be careful to follow the directions exactly as they are in the book. Okay? And I'm going to put this link underneath our classroom page just in case you have any problems with it. Okay? So I hope that helped, and I will see you tomorrow.